Aries, it's Goddess Puff, and this is your next 48 hours for February 24th to the 25th of 2022. All right, let's jump into it with an oracle card message for Aries. What's going on with Aries in the next 48 hours, Spirit? What does Aries need to know for February 24th to the 25th of 2022? February 24th to the 25th of 2022 for Aries. Okay. Yo, okay, one more shuffle for Aries, next 48 hours. Because I could shuffle forever. I need to get a move on. We have rebellion, fantasy, belonging, and justice. I know y'all can't see them words right there, but I guarantee it say justice. Of course, a Libra could be involved. Also, Pisces energy with fantasy. But I'm also getting Aquarius with rebellion. But that is also your energy, Aries. But anyway, I feel as though you have a life, a fantasy, a dream, whatever it is. And you're rebelling against fitting in by chasing that dream, living that fantasy, whatever it is. You have your ideal life, fantasy, whatever. Maybe you're writing a book or something, but you have your ideal life you want to live. Or maybe you just prefer to live in a fantasy. Maybe you like Alice in Wonderland and things of that nature. I don't know. And it's like, I don't really feel like that's your energy, though. I feel like for some of you, you're rebelling against this fantasy that other people want you to portray or belong to. Yes, okay, I get that. I get it now. Okay. Some of you are rebelling against, you feel as though the life they want you to live is a fantasy. It's like you're upturning your face to it. Like, no. Like, I'm not doing that childish, dumbass stuff. I just feel as though you're just like, no, bye. So whatever this is. Now, for some of you, maybe you prefer to seek your own dreams and you don't want to do this to fit. It's the same concept, though. I feel like you have people around you trying to make you, it's like, if in order for you to belong with us, with this family, this group, whatever, you have to fit into the mold, the fantasy life that we have portrayed for you. Also, I feel like you feel like it is just a fantasy. It's like this frou-frou made up shit that you don't trust. It's just you don't believe in whatever this is, whether it be religious, marriage, love, life, an ideal way of living. You don't believe in it. And with justice, I feel like that is your karmic justice by rebelling against it. Because I feel like they've tried to keep you in this, like, this mindset or set of mind. I feel like this is like not literal brainwashing, but it's like programming. It's like your family trying to program you to live, think, and be the ideal, perfect way that they want you to be, that they see for you. And you're like, I'm not doing that. It's not realistic. I feel like maybe you're like a scientist. You feel like that's not realistic. And I feel as though like they're trying to like put the helmet back on you. You've taken the helmet off. You're like, no, I'm not doing that. And they're trying to place it back on you, put you back into the simulation. Not literally, but this is just the best way I can describe it. Let's get into the tarot for Aries. Next 48 hours for Aries. February 24th to the 25th of 2022 for Aries. February 24th to the 25th of 2022 for Aries. Last shot for February 24th to the 25th of 2022 for Aries. We have Page of Swords. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna speak. You're gonna tell them like, I'm not doing that shit. I feel like you're just gonna be direct about it. No, I'm not doing it. That sounds stupid. That looks stupid. That is stupid. It's a fantasy. It's a dream. It's soft. It's frou-frou. I feel like you're just not going for it. Whatever it is you want to say to them, I feel like I'm not living that hogwash, that fantasy. Get that away from me. That's stupid. It's childish. It's not realistic. I'm not doing it. Or someone could be saying that to you and you're rebelling against them. Put yourself on whichever side you're going. Someone could be saying whatever you're doing isn't realistic. You can't go to school for this. You can't pursue this. It's not realistic. Blah, blah, blah. You're like, I don't care. I'm not listening to it. I don't care. I'm doing what I want. And vice versa. You could be saying that to someone like, I'm not doing that. It seems like a fantasy that you want to live in. Not me. I'm in the reality. Yeah, Ten of Swords. You're speaking your mind. It's just, I feel like people try to force you on some level to live or be a certain way or fit some fantasy, and it's just not doing it. Ten of Swords. Ending to backstabbing and betrayal and burdens. I feel like these people have like, they've crossed you over one too many times. You're done. Also with this I keep saying fantasy, but I feel like this is the core of it all. This is this family or institution trying to create an illusion around you. I feel like they want you to be like this. They literally want you to look prime, proper, and be like this, grow your hair like this, sit like this, dress like this, be like this. But you rather be like this, with your hair cut short, out in the, whatever this is, holding a bird, living your life. You don't want to be pompous and pretend to be someone you're not on the outside for approval. When really you're this. You don't want to do that. Also, someone around you could be pretending like they're more than what they are. They could own an estate or be a professor or a principal or some big building or something. They want to look like they got it all together when really they're like this. They want to, like, I don't know if you're looking at the camera or if you're just listening, but it's like someone's pretending to be like this and they want you to pretend to be like this when really they're like this, or you prefer to be this way. It's imposter syndrome, a fraud, and you're not doing it. Yes, a higher up, I feel like it's a, for example, it could be the head of the household or the emperor or the matriarch of the family. But I feel as though this is like a professor or someone who owns a school or a building or a home. Yeah, the higher up, the high priestess. I feel like there's someone who, I don't know why I'm getting a bald. That's not this time period or time frame at all. And I don't even know if I said it right. But it's like someone who's putting on this air of majesty, or they got it all together. They're very proper. They come from wealth. On the inside, they're not like that at all. Or they want you to pretend to be that way. It's like, I don't like it. This person's a fraud. I'm getting fraudulent energy. And I don't know why I feel so forceful to call them out. I feel like I'm getting that energy from you. You just call this person out from day one. It's like, you cut that fantasy straight up. You're not doing it. You're not going for it. Yeah, someone pretending to be a fucking high priestess and they're not. It's like they want you to do that too to fit in. If you don't do this, you're not going to be able to do what you want in life, or people won't respect you, or yada, yada, yada. And you like, I don't care. I don't want respect from these people. Yeah, Four of Cups. You don't care. You're not interested. You just don't care. You're not angry about it or anything. You just like, no, I'm not doing it. It's stupid. You just feel like this is stupid. You don't care nothing about it or care for it at all. Clarifiers. And I feel like these people that they want you to impress have hurt this person multiple times. This could be, for some of you, for example, this could be your mother. It could also be a Pisces. This person has like put on this show, this air of majesty for these people, only for them to hurt her time and time again. So why would you like try to act like you're this when on the inside you've been getting treated like this? It's like no matter how high and mighty you try to pretend to be, it's just they're still going to treat you terribly and hurt you. So stop trying to impress these people. I feel like that's what you're telling somebody. Yeah. And it's like now they want you to follow in their footsteps and you're like, I'm not doing that. Are you dumb? And then pretend for what? For who? This isn't, you know, back in the day. I'm finna do what I want to do. All right. I ain't gotta look or be or act a certain way to get the approval of others. My livelihood isn't dependent on sitting around looking like this, but feeling like this and getting treated like this. This ain't that time period. So you may have the luxury of doing so because your ancestors have put up with that in the past for you. And you're just like, I'm not going to be like you. Someone wants you to be like them. You're not going to follow in their footsteps, just period. All right, last shuffle. Because your girl been shuffling. All right, clarifying the Page of Swords is a Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, it's family, it's inheritance. They're pretending like they got it like that. Or maybe they do have wealth. But it's only because they put on this air to do so. Or maybe they're getting it from someone else. I feel like in some level, they're penny pinching, or they're not actually as wealthy as they look. Their family gives them enough to look a certain way and to put on this air, but they're really on a budget, or they put them on a like, what is it? Allowance. Yeah, 5 of Wands. People could also be fighting you for your inheritance because you're meant to inherit this lifestyle as well. Or maybe you come from a long line of whatever. I feel like your inheritance is very wealthy, very strong. It could be financially, or you just have a very, you have relatives in high places for some of you. I feel like they're combating you to force you into this. Yes, your family is trying to force you into this. You are meant to inherit this, and you're like, nah, I don't want it. Yeah, so you get word that you're meant to inherit this, but you're like, nah, I'm good. I don't want that life. It's fraudulent. Clarifying the Ten of Swords is the Ace of Swords. Yeah, you know the truth. You know the truth. That's what it is. They're like, you're meant to inherit all this wealth and be this person and look like this. But you know on the inside, first of all, this family has backstabbed you and treated you poorly, or treated your mother poorly multiple times. You know what they do to women in your family, or men in your family, whatever. You know what they do to people in your family, in your position. You're like, I'm not going for that. No. I already know how you about to treat me, how you about to act. I already know the truth about your situation. You double cross my mother, or you double cross so-and-so in my family. You're not about to do it to me. Yep. 4 swords, you're blocking them. You're like, we're not repeating that cycle. We're not doing that. You're not about to call me over there so you can do what you did to so-and-so. Clarifying the High Priestess is the Queen of Cups. Yeah, belonging. Pisces. So I feel like, now this is just an example, but I am getting this story that this family, it's your family reaching out to you, telling you to come inherit this place and take the place basically of your mother. But you know what that family did to your mom. Very abusive, very like, it was just really tragic what they did. And you know the truth about it. Someone was wrong, double crossing. You're not about to go there. You're blocking them. You want nothing to do with them or that life. You cut yourself off from your family. And it's the wisdom from your mom. Her desperate need to belong to this society or this family is what it was her downfall here. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. They're trying to get you to repeat that cycle and you refuse. Also, yeah, you have the inheritance that your mother left you behind, the estate, the home, and people are trying to contact you and fight you for it because they double-crossed your mother in the past for it, but she set it up for it to go to you, and you're not giving them a damn thing. Yeah, overall energy is the Magician, Gemini, and Virgo. Yeah, they're trying to manipulate you, but you can't be manipulated. You know the truth. So you're going to straight block their calls. You not letting them get anything from you. I feel like they're going to try to trick you, too, into thinking that for some of you, they're going to try to get you to sign over to take on this property or claim that it's yours when really it's not. Like, they're trying to lie and say that you're about to inherit this when you're really about to inherit this. It's just some trickery here. They're really trying to trick you. But if someone tried to scam you out of your inheritance, or if they did, justice is here. You're meant to be put up here. Yeah, you know this family's history. Very scandalous, conniving. And it's being, they're trying to fight you in court. They're not going to win. The truth is going to come out. Yeah, because you're going to speak it as you should. And you should fight them. You're not, yeah. Don't let them have one over on you. And I feel like a Pisces with the Wheel of Fortune, this could also be Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and Taurus here. Karmically meant to occur. Okay, so if a relative did pass away, they're contacting you spiritually. This person may have been a tarot reader, or they may have been very psychic. They're contacting you. For some of you, this is going to sound weird. Maybe in your dreams, for some of you, through amphibians, or just look at this card. I feel like this relative, even though they sacrificed for you, they're coming to tell you that you don't need to do what they did. You don't need to suffer like they did. Don't change yourself to fit in with these people. If you would prefer to live this life, a simpler, plainer life, then do so. If you like animals, then chase that. If you want to be an I don't know if I'm saying, or anthropologist or anthropologist, whatever. Chase that. Do that. This relative who suffered for status for you is telling you, don't follow in their footsteps. It was not fulfilling. You don't need to change to belong. You already belong. The inheritance is yours. I'm going to leave it here because they about to make me. Ooh. But let me get your final message, actually. Let me get your final message for Aries. I love when the messages are deep like this because it's clearly someone needing this for Aries. Very entertaining, I will say. Very entertaining. For Aries. Last message for Aries. Alright. Let me pull this card because I just got a title idea, but let me pull the card. Doll. Eel. I don't know why I say eel like that. Elixir and I don't know if the words, yeah, because it's like a D-E-E-E. There's 3 E's and a D, so I don't know what that means. For someone here, that's clearly synchronistic, I feel. All right, but let me get y'all the meanings for these, and then we're going to close it out. Doll, illusion, old wounds, childhood. Yes, the message is coming from your relatives from way back when. Old wounds are being reopened and rehashed because they're trying to fight you and bring that shit up and reminding you that they ain't shit and what they did to your mother and all that shit. You know the truth, though, and you about to call them out for it. All right? So let me see. Eel. I don't know why. I'm saying it like that. I gotta look up how to pronounce that because I'm gonna keep pronouncing it eel like that. What lurks? Electricity, dishonesty. Yes, and it's going right over the Ace of Swords. The truth with the fantasy and the Ten of Swords. Yeah, and you're not playing. You're not doing that. You're blocking that right out. They can't manipulate you. I'm already getting that energy. You at their necks with this. And then with Elixir, health, toxicity, attending. Yep. They're trying to repeat that cycle with you and you not going for it. Overall energy is I. Seeking answers, seeing clearly, paying attention. I'm going to leave it there. If this reading resonated, don't forget to give me a like, comment, subscribe, or share if you're interested in booking a personal reading with me. All of my information is in the description box below. If you would like to check out my sister's beautiful crystal jewelry, which I have so much of it on right now, her Etsy is linked below. I send you peace, blessings, and love. Namaste.